My name is Roxanne Sorensen, and I am from Buffalo, New York. My company is called Elder Care Solutions of Western New York. We are going to be 9 years old this October. I am a social worker by background. Truly never wanted to work in the field of aging. I did all of my schoolwork and internships with children, and my professors had told me that I should work with seniors, and I fought them tooth and nail. My first job was in a nursing home, and 25 years later, I now own my own company in aging and haven't worked in any other fields. My passion is to just guide these families through the system, help them find a way to stay as independent as possible. We work on our niches. Every one of us in this association has an expertise. Mine is financial, so I work a lot with the families on benefits, entitlements, veterans benefits, Medicaid, insurances. I'm very blessed to have a business partner who's an RN, so we combine a nursing component and a social work component. Neither look at the case the same way. We look at the psychosocial needs, we look at the medical needs, we look at the financial needs, and then come up with the assessment and the care plan to sustain that individual in their home. ELCA has been a great resource to us, not only starting our company, but growing our business, all of our peers, the interactions we have with them. It is there's not a term I can actually use other than it's been a godsend to us to have this association available, have my peers available. I've called people throughout the country for help. We use each other when we need to. If I need somebody in Florida, I can call my peer in Florida. Same in California. We're not bound by location, and that's one of the exciting parts of what we do. I try to work with students at the local colleges to engage them in aging. Why it's sexy, because it's not sexy to them. Working with children is sexy, and it's the norm of what most students want to go into. But we work with family systems, and I think that's what's lacking out in the community, that it's just not working with an elderly person. It's working with a family system. Your youngest client could be in their early 20s. Maybe they've had a massive stroke. They still need the same type of care possibly that a 95-year-old has.
Oh, wow.
So there really is a large continuance of care no matter age. We really do run a gamut of services, and we hold no bounds. We are specialists in relocation. We are specialists in benefits. We are specialists in putting services into the home. We are a one-stop shop for families that come to us that need assistance.
That's wonderful. So not only is it full-rounded for each individual client, but you actually reach out to try to pull students into your direction and try to see
Yes.
your path and your vision.
Yes, one of my goals is to get the school social work in my area to start more acknowledging that this profession. Social workers go from children to aging, but they don't know that there's a specialty in case management. And this is a big driving force I feel we need to get behind. To get into the schools of social work, nursing, physical therapy, work as a collaborative team, and bring it together as a team, because everything we do is a team effort. We work with doctors, we work with lawyers, we work with financial planners, we work with all aspects of aging. So why not start with the 20-year-olds who are trying to decide which field they want to get into? And aging is the future. We are all aging in place. The boomers are going to outnumber us 10 to 1. We truly have job security in this industry. I have interns from my local college. I usually get 1 or 2 a year. And if you can train them in this field and show them what's available to them, they can do a lot. I train them in Medicaid applications for New York State, and they can take that no matter where they go. You can do it for someone who's 2 years old or 102 years old. So it's a skill that they're going to have for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, it won't stop. They won't have their career change at all.
Correct.
That's
Correct.
amazing. I love how you did the aging life is a godsend. A lot of people are saying that about aging life and what they offer. How long have you been a member?
I've actually been a member for 15 years.
Wow, wonderful.
Before I started my own company, I worked for a nonprofit who I was very fortunate to support joining Aging Life Care. And I am actually part of the New York chapter board. I'm the unit developer for the chapter, and I run the Western New York unit. So I've had the honor of bringing our peers together in units so that they can collaborate with their peers, talk about cases, best practices, bring in education. So I've been able to start a Syracuse and Albany unit just this year alone. So we went from having one unit for New York State to now having 3 units. And when you are so spread out, you feel very alone, especially if you're a solo practitioner. By having the units, you now have a collaborative effort. You can bring concerns to the table. You can bring ideas to the table. We are competitors, but in my mind, we're not. We are peers, and we're helping each other. There's enough people that need help to go around, so I never see anyone through ELCA as a competitor. I really feel they're more of my colleague and my peer, and if someone needs a consent or they need an assessment form, why not share it with them to make their jobs a little easier? They're not stealing anything, we're all helping. So basic information could be easily shared, and that's one of the wonderful parts of this organization is no one's afraid to help each other. That's great.
I love it.
Great. Well, I'm honored to be part of this. I'm actually honored to be asked to speak, and I think the big push now is to bring in the next generation, bring in the younger generation of 20, 30-year-olds. Let them see, what can you do? I never thought I'd be a business owner. I thought I'd work in a nonprofit the rest of my life, doing what I loved. My job is a passion, it's not a job. And I never once thought I would be able to have my own company with a team of staff and being able to give back to the community. So this is something we can really bring out to the community and continue to grow. Again, Roxanne Sorensen with Elder Care Solutions of Western New York. We're based in Buffalo, New York. We have no boundaries. Our phone number is 716-823-1476, or our website is www.eldercarewny.com. Thank you.